Hey everybody, welcome back to Christian's Quarantine Kitchen, where today we're going to be making pasta carbonara. Now this is one of the simplest pasta dishes to create, but when it's executed perfectly, it's really elegant and very delicious. All you need for this dish are just a few simple ingredients. Some pasta, this is a pound of pasta for 4 people. 2 eggs, which we'll just need the yolks for this. A 1/4 cup of Pecorino Romano cheese that's just been freshly grated, about a cup of uncured pancetta, salt, and pepper. Now, traditionally pasta carbonara is made with guanciale, which is the cheeks of the pig. However, in the United States, and especially at a time when it's difficult to go to the grocery store, that just couldn't be obtained. So we're going to be using pancetta, which is similar to guanciale, has the similar fat content, so it'll render nicely and produce a nice body for our sauce. So the first thing that we're going to do is just render out the pancetta. So I have a pan here heating over medium heat. To that, I'm just going to add the diced pancetta. Just kind of stir it around. We're just looking for some of the fat to render off and to just kind of crisp up the pieces. Alright, so after it's been rendering for about 2 to 3 minutes, you should start to see this. You can see it's definitely starting to crisp up. To this, we're just going to add about a tablespoon of water. We're just going to cover this now and let it cook for just 5 or 6 more minutes until all the fat is completely rendered out. So after about 5 minutes, this is what it should look like. As you can see, most of the fat's rendered out. And now we're just going to take this, return it to a clean bowl. Next step, I have my 2 egg yolks in this bowl. To this, I'm going to add some of the cooled rendered fat from the pancetta. Not the pancetta itself, we're going to save that for later. Just some of the fat. Make sure it's cooled because we don't want to scramble the eggs while they're in the bowl. Just going to add some of the fat in. Next to that, we're going to add our cheese. And finally, just a good pinch of cracked black pepper. We're just going to whisk all that together. We're going to let this sit in the fridge for a few minutes while our pasta is cooking, and this will be the base of our sauce. So as you can tell, our water here is boiling. To this, we're going to add a good amount of salt. Then we're going to add our pasta. Our pasta is going to cook for 8 to 9 minutes, or whatever your package instructions say, just until al dente, because it is going to finish in the sauce. So by now our pasta is just about cooked. So we're going to add the pasta directly into our bowl with the egg mixture. We're not going to drain the pasta because we want to reserve that water to help finish the pasta while it's in the bowl. So we're just going to use some tongs to move the pasta from the pot directly into the bowl. And it's good because it'll help build our sauce. So now we have our pasta in the bowl. We're going to take just a regular measuring cup to reserve just a little bit of the cooking water to help mix in the pasta. Just going to mix the pasta around, get it evenly coated with our sauce. You're going to add as much water as you see fit, depending on how thick you want the sauce. We have our pot still on. We're letting it, the water's still on a simmer. So we're going to just take the bowl, put it directly over the pot as a double boiler, just to help finish to cook the egg. To plate, we're just going to twirl the pasta in a spoon. Put it right on the plate. We're going to add some of the cooked pancetta to the top, and that's it.